Hi, have you ever felt completely out of control of your life? Like your emotions, reactions, and thoughts were dictating your every move? What if I told you there is a way to take back that control, to live with calm and clarity, no matter what life throws at you? Hi, I'm Savalan, author and handpan musician. Today I want to explore an ancient philosophy called Stoicism, and I will show you how its timeless wisdom can help you live a more peaceful, purposeful life. So, what exactly Stoicism? Stoicism began around 300 before Christ in Greece, founded by a philosopher named Zeno of Citium. It quickly spread to Rome, where it was embraced by some of history's most famous thinkers like Seneca, Epictetus, and even Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Actually, Stoicism is often misunderstood. It is not being emotionless or detached. Instead, it's about understanding our emotions, learning to manage them, and focusing on what we can control while letting go of what we cannot. Let me ask you this. How often do you spend your energy worrying about things you have no power over? Could you imagine redirecting this energy to things you can influence? Now let us talk about the main principles of Stoicism. Actually, Stoicism revolves around a few core principles that are surprisingly practical even today. One of the main principles of Stoicism is control what you can, accept what you can't. It means you can control your thoughts, decisions, and actions, but not other people, the weather or random events, for instance. Recognizing this difference can save a lot of stress and anxiety in your life. Second crucial principle is virtue is the highest good. It means virtue here living wisely, courageously, justly, and with self-discipline. It's about focusing on being the best version of yourself, regardless of external outcomes. Another principle is living your life in accordance with nature. This doesn't mean just spending time outdoors. It means understanding your role in the world, your responsibilities, and acting in harmony with reality. Practicing reflection and mindfulness is also one of the major principles of Stoicism. Even in ancient times, the Stoics often wrote journals or meditated on their daily life experiences, and they asked themselves, for instance, did I act virtue? Did I overreact? Did I focus on what I could control? And here's a question for you. Think of a moment this week when you got upset or stressed. Was it something you could actually control? How would your response have changed if you remembered this Stoic principle? Now let's make some practical examples. How can you apply Stoicism to your daily life? Morning reflection is one of the methods of doing it. It means before your day begins, ask yourself, what challenges might I face today? How can I meet them with virtue? Or emotional pause would be one of the ways you could apply. When anger, fear, or frustration arise, pause and ask, is this within my control? If not, just release it. Negative visualization is also an applicable tool as an inalienable part of Stoic principles. In this case, imagine obstacles before they happen. Not to fear them, but to prepare yourself for any scenarios. This helps you to stay calm when difficulties occur. And last but not least, gratitude practice. It means focusing on what you have rather than what you lack. Stoics believe happiness comes from within, not from external circumstances. Let's try a small exercise right now. For instance, think of recent challenges. Maybe someone upset you or something went wrong at your work. Now ask yourself, which parts of this could you control? Which parts must you accept and let go? Notice how just this reflection can reduce stress instantly. Another question would be, if you apply these principles every day for a week, or might life feel different or not? Here's one of the real life examples. Just if you are stuck in, for instance, in traffic, normally you might get frustrated, raise your voice, stress over being late. Stoic approach would be to recognize that the traffic outside your control. You can control your reaction, maybe use the time to listen to music, a podcast, or simply breathe and reflect. Suddenly, what seemed like a disaster becomes an opportunity for calm and self-mastery. So, to wrap things up, here's the bottom line. Stoicism is all about helping you live a calmer, more focused and purposeful life. It teaches you to put your energy into what you can control and let go of what's outside your control. Life will throw challenges at you, unexpected events, difficult people, things you cannot change. But the amazing part is you always have a choice in how you respond. By practicing things like wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline, you start living in a way that's aligned with your values, that gives you strength in every decision you make. And the small daily habits really add up. Reflecting on your day, journaling your thoughts, practicing gratitude, and paying attention to your emotions. And over time, you will notice something powerful. You'll start taking back control of your life, reacting less to chaos, and living more intentionally. Stoicism is not just about old philosophy, it's a practical, real world guide that helps you face life with calm, clarity, purpose in your every single time. If you want to explore more ways to improve your life, nurture your spirit, and grow through self-improvement, subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And don't forget, you cannot control the world, but you can control how you respond to it. Thank you and see you.